Do you remember what we talked about with working with buyers? That we create a sheet for each individual house, and we create a checkoff sheet for each individual house. What's most important to them, and then when we get them back to the office, we have all the sheets in front of us, and they've taken every single one of those houses. They've rated them for me as a 1 through 10. So right in front of them, when I have all these sheets in front of me, I've shown them 5 houses that day. I've got one that's a 9, one that's a 10, one that's a 7, one that's a 5. So, all right, look, the 5, we definitely don't want that house, right? The 7, well, we got one that's a 9, one that's a 10. We don't want that, right? So we're left with these 2. Am I right? So out of these 2, this one was a 10. So I'm going to assume that this is the home you really want to buy. Am I right? Okay, let's do a CMA and get this house. I'm taking control of that situation. I didn't ask them any questions at that point. At that point, I'm telling them what we're going to do. Okay, so this seems like the house that you want, so let's go ahead and make sure we make a good offer. Let me do a quick CMA on this house so we make an intelligent offer. But I'm going to help them reach that decision, because people at this point get very indecisive, don't they? They start to panic a little bit, right?
Yeah.
They start to get that buyer's remorse, even though they haven't really made the purchase yet. That's when you need to be strong and take ultimate control of the situation between you. You know that they want to buy a house, that's been determined. So what I'm not going to let them do is get scared at this point and chicken out. So, Mrs. Jones, look, this house had your entire criteria. It had everything you wanted, didn't it? This is a great house. I can see why you fell in love with it. You validate their feelings. Man, this was an excellent choice. I can see why you fell in love with this house. This house is fantastic. All right, look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get on the phone right now with the other realtor. I just want to make sure that house is still available, because while we were out, it could have sold. Call the other realtor. It's still available. Great. I'm going to give you an offer very shortly. I do a quick CMA. We come up with an offer, and then we go from there. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
It's how to control that whole situation, and actually how to make that buyer want to buy and go forward with it. Not drag their feet, not I want to think about it overnight, none of that crap. So, and you do this physically too, with everything lying out right in front of you. And when the house that they don't want, you take a red pen, you put a big red X, and you crumple it up and you circular file it. It's a dramatic move, but you're letting them know exactly what's going on. At the end of the session, or towards the end of the session, you're left with 1, maybe 2 houses on your desk. That's it. All the others are gone. They're thrown out. And they've told you what house they want because they've rated them all. And remember that whole checklist, that checklist that goes through the exterior of the home, the interior of the home, the rooms in the home, everything is on that checklist. All right?